don't recall exactly when the conversation started.
Wayne conceived the idea. He said, wouldn't it be cool to take bikes from Alaska all the way to South America through the Darien?
You cannot drive from Panama to Colombia.
There is no road. It's just a big, huge gap of jungle. Everything in that jungle will kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, it will fuck you up so bad, you wish you were dead.
Do you remember hearing about the MARSOC motorcycle gangs in Afghanistan?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Basically, it was special operations were conducting what they called village stability operations, and what worked, being able to ride motorcycles around everywhere, because you were in small villages and gun trucks didn't work, plus you kind of mixing with the local populace a little bit better. Great way to get around in Afghanistan. So I have something really special today. There's a project with 4 Army veterans that really felt connected to the motorcycle world. I'm gonna hang out with them today.
We're going to be starting in Dead Horse, Alaska, which is 250 miles north of the Arctic Circle.
In order to get to the Darien Gap in the dry season, we're going to have to depart in November. We've got to worry about hypothermia, frostbite, to suddenly tropical diseases.
They're the two extremes, the two absolute extremes.
It takes everything that you've got just to stay alive.
Well, we talk a lot about like finding a passion. These guys are Army vets. They're, you know, combat hardened, tough guys that have an enormous amount of knowledge and information to do a lot of different things and make a lot of good money. I mean, they're business owners. They could go contract. They could go work for a company and make the company money. But remember what I say about follow your passion and you know, doing things that you need to do for yourself to grow. These guys are doing it. They're following their passion, and that passion just happens to take them on a very, very long road, very long and hard road. Without me babbling on, talking about them, check this out.
The reason why our team came together the way it did is because of the types of people we are.
We're all veterans. We're all US Army paratroopers.
I got a lot of buddies who didn't get out of Afghanistan. The only thing I can do is live my life to the greatest potential that I can.
Life is more interesting when you make decisions that put you in uncomfortable situations. And it's something a lot of us miss since we've been out.
I didn't miss the killing and the fighting. I missed the adrenaline. Having a mission, having a goal, having a purpose.
I love the Army. It was a blast. Some of the worst times of my life, some of the best times of my life.
That's Wayne. I found him, or he found me. Yeah. This is going to be a wild trip, man. Like I said, they're going from Alaska to the very bottom portion of South America. If you don't know, there's some sketchy areas in the middle of South America that they're having to ride bikes through. And if you don't notice, they're going to drive the Gerber Bear all the way through, except for one part where they got to put it on a boat. But I'm gonna have Wayne kind of walk us through some of the issues, and who knows, maybe I'll make a guest appearance to show up.
Basically what we're going to be doing is taking motorcycles from Alaska to Argentina, want to travel by land through the Darien Gap. In order to do that, that section of jungle between Panama and Colombia, there's no road. It's just a giant 100-mile stretch of jungle. In order to get through the Darien in January, you have to leave Alaska in November. First big challenge is yes, we're starting 250 miles north of the Arctic Circle. In November, that's like, average temperatures could be anywhere from -20 to 45 above. We built the sidecars to sort of tackle that Alaska-Canada portion where we know.
What's the situation? It doesn't even have brakes, right?
Right. Yeah. Kind of think of the sidecar as sort of an outrigger on a canoe. It really just keeps you from falling over a lot. It adds a little bit of stability on the ice, but we still have to rely on the motorcycle for braking. So it's really just kind of there to keep us from falling over when the back wheel slides out from under us. So we'll drop the sidecars.
How long do you think it'll take you to get down to Oregon?
We're leaving November. Our plan is to leave November 11th from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, and to be in Portland, Oregon by Thanksgiving. And then once we drop the sidecars, it's relatively smooth sailing. We're going to be going down the coast of Baja. And then, of course, the reason why we're doing the whole thing is to hit Panama in the dry season. We'll continue down into the Darien region, and this is all by land through here, basically.
They're going to be bushwhacking the jungle with, Gerber machetes, right?
Yeah. Knives, chainsaws, Gerber machetes. Yeah.
To get through 20 miles of jungle with motorcycles.
Yeah, if we can make a mile a day, we'll be hitting our goal.
You hear 20 miles, it's not 20 miles of flat terrain, like of one elevation. We're talking about, hills and
muddy vegetated. The region down there is all the rivers just kind of cut these deep, like little mini canyons out of the mud.
Right.
And so you're going down a muddy slope, and then you're crossing a narrow, shallow stream, and then you're up another muddy bank on the other side, and there's roots and vegetation and stuff. So
and you're basically living and eating what you have on you. For 10 to 20 days until you can get through it.
Yeah, our plan is to eat a lot of plantains and rice.
What's your planned date for Argentina?
We plan to be done with the entire expedition by April 1st. I'll be back in the States.
Okay.
So we're moving relatively quickly, but still giving ourselves enough time.
It's like 5 months.
Yeah. I told the wife 4 months, but
shit happens, right?
Yeah. Give or take 30 days.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, man. Let's go check these bikes out.
Yeah.
And go for a ride.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's see if we can get around the wet grass over here. Still hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
Yeah, I got you both loud and clear. Well, at least the rain stopped, huh?
That's an amazing sunset.
Man, I tell you, if I lived here, I'd be riding every night. 4 wheels move the body, 2 wheels move the soul.
The biggest eye-opener for me was really how much planning you guys have put into every, issue, contingency, everything that you're coming up with.
So we'll see. We'll see if the geriatric paratroopers can pull it off, as Mike constantly refers to as that. And we're older.
I've seen some of the youngest, strongest dudes quit. And, you've seen that too.
You take a group of 24-year-olds, I don't think they have a life experience of enough hard life to be able to persevere a trip like that. I don't think it's gonna really mess with you mentally. Like, oh no shit, life's hard. Surprise.
Water's wet.
Yeah. I wish you guys the best of luck, and if schedules align, it would be awesome to come help you guys through the jungle.
In reality, what we're going to do is going to have very miserable moments. I know that if I take 4, 5, 6 paratroopers into the Darien Gap with me, that they're going to stay there until we're done.
I've seen Rich in action. I know exactly what he does, and been to combat with Lane also.
I think that gives us a bond that very few people share.
We've all accepted this as a mission.
It's going to make for some interesting riding for sure.
We're going to do it.
Who are we? What are we? Well, we're just these guys, For guys who want to do something.